guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a super fun video. It's just gonna be kind of a quick video, a talk through, chit chat. We are still in the same baby setting because I have not moved any of my stuff or changed my settings, so yep, sorry about that guys. But anyways, you guys, I did want to go on ahead and review this palette. I did mention if you guys wanted to see a review. Nobody told me if they did or didn't, but I thought I would just do one anyways because BOXYCHARM is making their own palette. What? That's kind of crazy. So let me go on ahead and kind of show you guys my eye look. I kind of messed up a little bit because I was going to do a glitter liner and then I ended up getting glitter liner on my eyes, and then I ended up ruining my eyes with the glitter liner and it turned into a huge old mess. But kind of pay attention more to the top blending colors because that is more what I used from the palette, and then I did use a little bit of the gold shade on my eyes. So this palette, you guys, I think retails for, I don't know the exact retail, but I will plop it in right here what it retails for. I wanted to say it was like $42 or something. This is a BOXYCHARM palette, so it has a couple of shades in here, but let me go on ahead and just open up the palette for you guys, okay? So here's the palette. It says hey charmer, and then it has all kinds of like ads and hashtags decorated all over the box. Super cute. So as regards to packaging go, or in regards to packaging, it's a nice packaging. The palette has a year lifespan, so super cute. Is it cruelty free? I don't think so. Yes, it is. It is a cruelty-free palette, so that's also a really cool thing for you girls that like cruelty-free makeup. Super cute. And then again, we have Hello Charmer and then BOXYCHARM, because that's BOXYCHARM's thing, right? Hello Charmer. Coming into the palette, we have a really nice mirror, which is really nice for getting ready, being on the go. Ooh, my makeup looks nice in this mirror. Wow. So let me kind of show you guys my makeup again a little bit more or less how it came out. But yes, so anyways, this palette actually looks really nice. I'm gonna have to take a selfie right now. So here is the palette, you guys. Here are the colors in this palette. So we have some kind of like all over the place colors. We have like some blues, like a reddish color. It looks pink, but it really is kind of like a red. We have some golds, like two like tan colors, some pink shimmers. Like we just have kind of like a random, kind of like a splat of colors. But I guess it's really cool. It definitely challenges your creativity for sure. So here is the palette, and we're gonna go on ahead and start digging into swatches, you guys. So let me go on ahead, swatch the shades for you guys, and then I'll kind of let you guys know what I thought about it as far as application went. So let's go on ahead and swatch this first shade right here, which is the shade Boxy. I guess I can talk about application of the shades that I did use as we go from here. So let's do that. So here is my finger for Boxy. So Boxy is kind of like, I guess, a base shade, but it is like a white color. So that one did swatch a little bit weird, but it is a white color. So the palette, like right there, the swatch did have a little bit of fallout, but the palette itself, as you use it, it does not have like too much fallout at all. It does have like a little bit, but I think that's just normal with every product, like to put a brush on there and like it just kicks up the product a little bit, but not fallout at all to where like my palette got like dirty while using it, if you guys get what I'm saying. So here's the first shade, Boxy. So this is like a base shade. I did use this, but what I did like is that although it's white, it kind of blends onto your eyelid like a base shade. Like it kind of will like brighten up your base, but it doesn't like make your eyelid white. But if you guys are looking for a white shade, I would definitely not rely on this so much for being white, not unless maybe you would pack it in, because like I said, it does just blend into your skin actually quite nice. So yes. So next shade that I'm going to go on ahead and swatch is this shade right here, this Ready shade, and this shade is called Unboxing, and this is one that I did. Ooh. So that one did have some kick up. Let me go and blow this into the trash can. So this shade did have some kick up just from swatching it, but that's okay. But I did use this shade here also today. So let's go on ahead and swatch it. So here is this next shade, Unboxing. So it's like a nice red shade, I guess. So I did use that kind of in the crease area of my eye. So what I can say about these shades, you guys, is that they definitely are pigmented. They definitely do show up. I just noticed that on the eyes with the brush, I did use SMS Glam brushes and Morphe brushes in this eye look, but I did notice that just with all the shades in general, like the first time that you rub it across, you can like see it just a very little bit, very faintly, and then the second time you can finally start seeing the actual pigment of the shade, and then you have to kind of be building it up and building it up and building it up and building it up. So they are pretty like buildable shades, I would say. They're buildable shades, but they're not gonna be like your boom pigmented pressed pigment shades that you would expect. They're definitely just like regular eyeshadows and not pressed pigments, if you guys get what I'm saying. But there was one shade that I did love, and I will show it to you guys. So Unboxing was nice. It was definitely, Unboxing is definitely the deepest. This is the deepest shade in the palette. This palette is really pretty. I do feel though, frankly, like if it would show up more on a female with lighter skin rather than someone with like medium skin, like how I have it. But I mean, nonetheless, it did show up. I feel like if the lighting in the room is not giving it justice to what it looks like on my eyes. But it, like I said, they're very gorgeous shades. You just have to kind of add some oomph with extra oomph. I did have to go and dig into another palette to get more depth for my eye look, but yes. But the shades in here are gorgeous though, regardless. So let's go on ahead and swatch this next shade right here, which is Charmer, which actually looks gorgeous, which I think this is one of the shades that I had actually swatched in the unboxing. So to it, nice. Let's see if we can get it to focus. So it has like some shimmer to it. It is a nice shade. Next shade in the palette that I'm going to swatch. Some of these I have never swatched before. So I've swatched, I think, all these three before, but this one I haven't. And this one is the shade Sneak Peek, which actually looks like really, really pretty. Like really pretty. Okay, so here's the shade Sneak Peek. I kind of did a sloppy swatch, but that shade is actually a really pretty like light golden shade. This would be really pretty for like an everyday eye look. As you guys can see, it's really shimmery, really, really pretty, and it's like just a nice gold look. Yeah, there we go. So that way you guys can see the colors just a little bit better. So really pretty. That was a really pretty shade in my opinion. Next is this shade, and this shade is called Full Size right here. Oops. Let's go ahead and swatch Full Size, which is cool because BOXYCHARM does come with full size products all the time. So except for those ooh, this kind of shows you the shades of really gorgeous, this angle right here. So as you guys can see, these two shades are like poppin'. I would definitely say that the shimmers in this palette are really pretty and they work excellent. I did use one of the shimmer shades on my eyelid, which you guys are going to see swatch more towards the end. But the shimmers do work very excellent. They're very soft and they're very blendable and actually pretty like pigmented. I just wish you guys can see the true color. Like they're pretty pigmented. So next shade we're gonna swatch is Premium, and this is Premium right here. Okay. So there is Premium. That one's a pretty pigmented shade right there, pretty nice and pigmented. So here is the next trio round that we're gonna go on ahead and say bye-bye to. Okay. Next shade in the palette that we are going to swatch is the shade Exclusive. So this is like a brown. Ooh, it's like a really pretty fall color. Okay, so that's a nice shade. Ooh, that's actually a really nice shade. This was a good angle to show you guys the colors. Next shade that we're gonna go on ahead and swatch is Swipe Up. This one definitely is like a, it definitely feels like it's kind of like a glitter topper because it's like really bunchy, like whenever you swatch it. So I don't think this is like a shadow, if that makes sense. I think it's actually a glitter topper. Like I would use this to just top my eyes with some glitter. Maybe I can, should I add some to my eyes right now for fun? And then the next shade that I'm going to swatch is Spoiler, which is this one up here. So I did use a Spoiler. I did try to use it as a transition shade on my skin. So maybe like the swatches will come out pigmented, you guys, because you know they're swatches and I'm putting in like a lot of color. Because like this one, the swatch was pretty pigmented, as you guys can see. Just very minor kick up, nothing too out of the box. So that swatch like did come out, so maybe I could use this shade, but it would have to be like a matte full-on eye shade because of the fact that it did not like appear at all as a transition shade just on my skin, you guys. Like it was showing up almost invisible, and I was like working it in there for like 5 minutes and it just did not show up on my skin at all. But it was on the brush, if that makes sense. So the next shade right here is Pop Up, Boxy Papa, and that is this shade right here. Ooh, ooh. That is a nice shade. Ooh. That like glows in the dark, you guys. That is a really nice shade. So that's definitely a pop-up shade. Now I can say, can I be frankly honest, I did like the shade Unboxing, but as far as the other mattes went, Cup of Joe was really pretty, which is going to be the last shade that I'm going to swatch. But I think my favorite shades are the shimmer shades in here. They're actually very well formulated and a very good like spreadable quality. Like they'll show up, but like this one just didn't show up, and then this one like blends straight into your skin. And then I don't know how this one would work, but like these two, they're really pretty, but they're not that dark, and you have to build them to get the intensity that you want. But as far as the shimmers go, those ones just like they shimmer, if that makes sense. Okay, so here is Luxe, the shade Luxe, and this is probably like one of my favorite shades in the palette. So it is a gold shimmer shade, and it actually looks like really nice on my eyelid. I love shades like this for my skin tone. They're just like my fave, and I am wearing gold on my eyes. Can you guys tell? And then last shade to swatch in the palette is going to be Cup of Joe. So here's my hand. So there is a Cup of Joe. So these are the last 3 shades, which actually all look really pretty next to one another. So these are all of the shades in the palette. Like I said, you guys, the shades are pretty nice. I don't want to say that I'm a fan of the matte shades too much, but I am a very large fan of the shimmer shades in this palette. I actually think that they're really, really, really pretty. You can definitely create some looks on this palette, but if you're a girl who likes lightness, medium, and intense, plus your shimmer, I don't think you're gonna find all the shades that you would necessarily need in this palette. So this is a good like combo palette if you guys are travelers or things like that. But as far as like all the shades that you need, I don't know if this is your go-to palette, but nonetheless the shades are gorgeous that are in here. So BOXYCHARM did a really good job with this palette. It's been really fun to see BOXYCHARM with coming out with their own palettes, their own brushes. It's just been fun to see like big brands that we love and we support coming and doing cool things for themselves. So this is their first palette. Definitely, I would say out of 10, I would probably rate this palette probably between like a good 7 and 8, like a 7.5. With that being application and just color options. But as far as like a full out 10, like amazing color options, amazing palette, amazing thing, like I can't give it that, just only because the mattes, like I had to build them up quite a bit. But once you do get the mattes built up, they look gorgeous. They look gorgeous and they look so smooth. Like my eyeshadow is definitely a lot warmer than what it looks like on the camera. Like I wish I can just like show you guys better my eye look. So yes, but definitely excited to use this palette more though and get to know the colors a little bit more. And yeah, so good job BOXYCHARM, really nice palette, and I'm glad that I was able to get 3 videos filmed today. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. God bless. God bless you.